Welcome everybody to Plum Area High School for this Class 4A quarterfinal matchup between the number 1 overall seed Elizabeth Forward Warriors and the number 8 seed Knoch Knights. I am Mon Valley Independent Sports Editor Jeremy Salou, joined to my left here by Assistant Sports Editor Jose Negron. And Jose, it's been 12 days since Elizabeth Forward's been on the field in a meaningful game.
Yeah, a couple scrimmages, couple exhibitions this week against the likes of Cannon, McMillan, Norwin, and Thomas Jefferson for the Warriors. But as a number 1 seed, they're ready for this one. This is a team that feels as if they have some unfinished business to take care of after no season last year. And, of course, they're technically the defending WPIAL champions here in Class 4A. So it should be an intriguing matchup, another kind of a rematch of sorts as these two teams battled in the semifinals in 2019. So I'm sure that the Knights will be looking to get some revenge after that 4-0 loss.
And coming into this game, I saw EF pitcher Kaylee Larson. He's over in the dugout, and you could see she's ready.
Yeah.
She's been waiting for this day for over a year to get into a WPIAL playoff game. Obviously, Larsonese is just one of the big guns for the number 1 seed here. 14-1 on a year. She has not lost in the state of Pennsylvania so far this year. In 88 2/3 innings pitched, she's only allowed 33 hits, 13 walks, and 158 strikeouts so far, and she did hit the 500 strikeout mark in their last regular season game, in which she only threw those 2/3 of an inning to get the first 2 outs. So we're looking forward to this game as the teams are meeting with the umpires and the coaches at home plate, and we'll give you the starting lineups. First, I will let Jose go through Knox, and I'll give you the EF defense.
Yeah, leading off for the Knoch Knights, playing shortstop will be number 3, Olivia Vasari. Batting second and playing first base, number 20, Brene Coe. Batting third and playing center field, number 5, Lindsay Edwards. Batting fourth, playing second base, number 10, Marissa Melius. Batting fifth and catching, number 24, Quinn Hughes. Batting sixth and playing right field, number 7, Taylor Davis. Batting in the 7th spot, playing third base, number 11, Maddie Gardner. Batting 8th and pitching, number 21, Bailey Rickenbrode. And batting 9th and playing left field, number 25, Sophie Brandon.
And defensively for Elizabeth Forward, in the outfield, left to right, will be Carly Sukup. Number 11, number 2, Mackenzie Kearns, guarding center field, and Lauren Vey in right. Around the horn in the infield, playing third base, will be number 24, Shelby Telegdi. Number 1, Anna Resnick, will be at shortstop. Number 9, Brooke Markland, playing second, and Grace Smith will be at first. With the battery, very familiar over the last 4 years, Kaylee Larsonese in the circle, throwing to Bree Sursevic behind the plate. And just looking through the EF lineup, obviously, everything starts with Anna Resnick at the top of the order, batting .582 this year, with tied for the team lead with 4 home runs, 18 RBIs, 7 doubles, 23 runs scored. She's going to be the fuel that feeds the fire here for Elizabeth Forward. Yeah,
she's the spark at the top of the lineup, and like Harry Rutherford has said, Resnick, who's a Robert Morris recruit, has really served as that kind of leader at the top of the lineup with Jordan Paneri, who's now at Cal U. So she's definitely going to be counted upon to create that spark there at the top, and then going down the lineup. EF has some really good hitters. Bree Sursevic was their leading run producer 2 years ago in 2019. Shelby Telegdi as a freshman has been huge for them, and Grace Smith, who's actually going to be in the cleanup spot, has really taken the next step this year as well. So going to be interesting to see how this Warriors lineup can compete against Bailey Rickenbrode.
As we get ready to watch the Warriors take the field for the first time in 12 days, you mentioned Grace Smith and Telegdi have kind of flip-flopped. Telegdi moves up to number 3 in the order. Grace Smith moves up to the cleanup spot. So it's going to be real interesting to see. You mentioned earlier about giving Grace Smith some opportunities to drive in runs.
Yeah.
I mean, she's shown she could do it. She's batting .423, just 11 RBIs, but she was hitting 6th and 7th down in this lineup early on. So.
Yeah, I think a big thing for her has been she drove in 20 runs as a freshman 2 years ago, hit .316, but she's really improved that average, and they've had some some good hitters like Shelby Telegdi, Anna Resnick as well, who have driven in the runs. Kaylee Larceny is even, she's only hitting around 240, 250, but she's driven in over 20 runs as well. So they've had the girls that have been able to be those run producers, and Grace Smith is going to be counted upon to do that today.
As we watch Larceny's take her final warm-ups here, we'll again say thank you to the Trib Live High School Sports Network for having us on as affiliate and letting us continue to follow our local teams. We have one local team moving on into the WPIL semifinals today. Fraser with a 4-1 win over Chartiers Houston. So they advance to the semis and also clinch a spot in the PIAA state playoffs. So congratulations to our buddy Coach Hartman and the Doors. Jensen Hartman with a big solo home run to get the scoring started in that game. So we're ready to go here as Larceny gets ready to throw her first pitch.
Very deep.
Carly off the line a little bit. Go 3!
Did you see how quick Carly got it?
Hey, let it be, let it be.
Now batting number 20, first baseman, Deanna Cove.
4. 10. 9.
Hey, 2-5-2.
Go.
Let's go, Bees! Let's go, Bees! Come on, Kip. Come on, Kip.
Let's go, 8. Go at him.
Go, Bees! Lot of time, lot of time!
Easy play over to first base to Smith.
And
A sharp ground out.
the good news for Knoch is they're getting contact off Larceny's here early, and that's key. She relies on. You mentioned the.
I saw 110 feet over the first baseman. Get it down.
Come on, Kim. Come on, Kim.
Come on, spin the ball. There we go.
Come on, Kim. Ladies, 2 down.
One ball. Two strikes.
Set all around. Here we go. 2 down. He's going up. Nice job.
There we go.
Followed by the catcher, number 3, Brees Sevic. Number 24, Shelby Telegdi, we told you has moved up to number 3 in the lineup. Followed by number 42, Grace Smith, the first baseman. Number 9, Brooke Markland playing second base, will bat 5th. Carly Sukup, the left fielder, will bat 6th, number 11. Followed by number 8, Kaylee Larceny's the pitcher, batting 7th. The DP is Bella Jamiliano. She will bat 8th, followed by Mackenzie Kearns in center, batting 9th. And, that's another thing we didn't talk about earlier as we get this game started is how key Kearns has been turning the order over for the Warriors, batting in that number 9 spot.
Yeah, she's hitting 286 this season. She's driven in 10 runs, 11 runs scored. She even has a homer to her credit. But we've talked about it so much this season of teams being able to rely on a really good number 9 hitter. And I know Mackenzie Kearns, has missed some time this season, but she's really been valuable when she's in the lineup, and it's going to be key for EF, especially when you have a top of the order like they have with Anna Resnick and Brees Sevic kind of setting the tone there.
As Resnick gets ready to step in, and I know a couple of these EF Warriors were checking out the short porch there and left. It does have a double high fence.
And Resnick has shown some good power this year, like you mentioned earlier, 4 home runs. So
producer Chad Corrado said a West Mifflin player hit the top of the trees out there.
Very impressive.
So we'll see if the Warriors have the power bats working here today as Resnick steps in.
Come on.
We'll look at Rickenbrode's first pitch. The ball one down low, and you did a little research on Brickenroad heading into this game, didn't you?
Yeah, she was really solid against Central Valley. Only gave up 5 hits, 1 run in that win. Very effective. Only gave up 3 walks. She only struck out 1, but obviously showed some good command.
1-0 pitch, taken up high, 2-0. Resnick eager to get a pitch to hit, I'm sure. Two-one, 2-0 pitch in there for a strike, as I believe Resnick had the take sign there for Coach Rutherford. So it's probably a sign he doesn't even have to give.
Yeah, I think
these players have been around a while. Ball 3 down low, skips in front of the plate.
They know the deal by now. Resnick has scored 23 runs this season, by far the team leader out of the leadoff spot.
Comes a 3-1 pitch. In there for a strike down low. Now it is a full count on the EF leadoff hitter, Anna Resnick. 3-2 pitches crushed down the left field, but that one is out of play, foul. And that's just a long strike, but she liked what she saw there out of the hand of Rickenbrode.
Yeah, she's not your prototypical leadoff hitter. You know, she just wants to get on base, but she has that power factor.
3-2, skip down. It'll be ball 4 in the dirt. So it looks like there's a little certain pitch there that Rickenbrode's trying to having some trouble keeping grip on. Now to be Sursevic. Bats from the left side.
Sursevic also no home runs this season, but she's a power threat, 444 average. She lays that one down.
Bunt, foul. Pitch out of the zone there.
Sursevic heading to Alderson Brodus to continue her softball career.
Just talk to one another.
0-1 count here after the bunt foul. She slaps at that one. It's fouled back behind us. 0-2. This is Rickenbrode's way ahead here of Sursevic. Sursevic moves way up in the box now for this 0-2 pitch. There's a shot, line drive into right field. Davis feels it on a hop. And the Warriors are in business here with 2 runners on. Start off the bottom of the first.
Nice piece of hitting there by Sursevic with 2 strikes, and that brings up the freshman Shelby Telegdi. You mentioned a phenomenal first high school season, 439, 4 home runs, 23 RBIs. And she's only struck out once this season in over 60 at-bats.
She got way under that one. The infield fly is called as Vasari makes the catch. Telegdi, I think, just got a little bit too excited on that pitch and just got under it.
First playoff at bat, you know, you want to go try and swing for the fences, but big out number 1 there for Rickenbrode in this night's defense. Brings up Grace Smith.
And there's a shot deep to right center. Davis under it, and it is gone. Grace Smith with a 3-run jack to give the Warriors a 3-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. And Harry Rutherford plays that card to move Smith into the cleanup spot, and it pays off in the bottom of the first inning.
No home runs during the regular season, and Grace Smith picks a perfect time to get her first home run in her first playoff game here at 2021.
And the first pitch she saw in this playoff game. As the Warriors take a 3-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. And now it'll be Brooke Markland stepping in, the number 5 hitter. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And there's a shot to center, but right at Edwards for the 2nd out on the line out.
Didn't really look like it was off the bat going to go over that fence, but big hit there for Grace Smith, who has had a remarkable junior / kind of sophomore season.
Carly Sukup now takes a strike. And the Warriors have come out hitting the ball hard here in the bottom of the 1st. Takes strike 2, inside and low. So Carly Sukup here down 0-2 in the count. That one
You're good, kid.
barely makes it over the plate for ball 1. A little low. Comes the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Rickenbrode is out of the inning, but not before Grace Smith gives the Warriors a 3-0 lead with a 3-run homer. As the Warriors score 3 runs on 2 hits, no errors, nobody left on. So we head to the top of the 2nd inning here with the Warriors leading the Knights 3-0. And for the Knights, it'll be Melius, Quinn Hughes, and Taylor Davis due up 4, 5, 6 in the order.
And though we are here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network, we want to thank them for their generosity in partnering with us for the WPIAL baseball and softball playoffs. But we want to thank a few of our sponsors here from MVI Live, including the hosts of the Valley Sports Guys podcast every Sunday, Perked Up Cafe in Charleroi. There are a few places that offer the atmosphere, locally sourced ingredients, and an experience like no other than Perked Up Cafe, located at 530 McCain Avenue in Charleroi. Perked Up Cafe offers coffee from La Prima Espresso Company, a local Pittsburgh area roaster. Serving breakfast, lunch, quick pick-me-up snacks, and freshly baked pastries, Perked Up Cafe serves candied bacon, homemade sandwiches and salads, fresh baked oatmeal, as well as gluten-free options. Wi-Fi available on site and always willing to support the community and give back. Perked Up Cafe is a proud sponsor of the Valley Sports Guys podcast and local high school sports.
Marissa Melius gets ready to check in here, the 2nd baseman.
Melius had 2 hits against Central
There's a
Valley, and she
shot
gets 1 here.
into the right field. And good job by Lauren Vey to cut it off quickly to hold Melius to a single.
Wasting little time there on the first pitch she sees from Larcenies. I was going to mention she had 2 hits against Central Valley. Brings up Quinn Hughes, the catcher.
So the leadoff runner is on here for the Knights in the top of the 2nd. Hughes takes a strike from Larcenies.
Hey, you got it, 2-4, you got it. Here we go, 2-4, you got it. Let's go, Cody.
0-1 up high.
Hold on that way to hold.
1-1.
He one of the 6 Knoch players that were on that 2019 WPIL semifinalist team.
Here we go.
1-1 pitch, fouled back to the backstop. 1-2. Hughes takes the change just high.
About as close as you can get there. 2-2 count now on Hughes.
Hughes held up on the changeup. There's one fouled back. Maybe a little high on that one, but not too good to pass up. Still 2-2. And Quinn Hughes, the number 5 hitter here for the Knights. There's a changeup grounded to Markland. Over to Resnick for the force. That cannot get the double play. But they do get the lead runner, as Hughes is on a fielder's choice.
Brings up the right fielder, junior Taylor Davis.
Morris for strike one. There's strike two on the outside corner.
Looks like Larceny's starting to get it going here. Even during those exhibition games, she only pitched about 3-4 innings a game.
And there's a swing and a miss, strike three. As Davis is the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Maddie Gardner.
Gardner only a sophomore. She also had 2 hits the win against Central Valley on Wednesday.
Way high on that one.
Here we go, Maddie G. You got a kid. Come on, Mads.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Up and in for ball two. And glad the rain held off here. Obviously a turf facility, but a little worried about the rain earlier in the day.
Didn't look too good.
There's a strike at the knees in the heart of the plate. We did have one local team rained out today. Sarah Catholic was supposed to play Seton LaSalle at West Mifflin. That game moved till 2:30 tomorrow. And that one's on the outside corner. Strike two.
Nice job by Larceny to get back here even in the count.
2-2 now on Gardner. Larceny throws one down low.
Heads up play there by Sirsevic. Try to see if she can get Hughes leading a little bit.
Hughes and Grace Smith enjoying a little laugh down there. I don't think Smith was ready for it
I don't
either.
think she was either.
It's 3-2 pitch. There's a shot to right, but right to Vey, and it's off her glove, and it's going to roll to the fence. That'll go down as an error for Vey. But Quinn Hughes is going to score and make it 3-1.
Big miscue there as looked like an easy fly ball there and goes right off the glove of Vey. And the Knoch Knights get on the board.
Gardner pulls in the second on the error by Vey. Now to be Rickenbrode, the pitcher. There's a strike on the inside half. Makes it 0-1. Larceny's is ahead again. Drives the hand on the rosin bag and ready to go.
Let's go, Peg.
0-1 pitch, ground ball into the hole. And Sukup comes up firing to the plate, and Larceny's cut it off. And now she throws it into center field. All the way to the fence as Vey will track it down. And Rickenbrode's going to come all the way around the score on the error by Larceny's. And ties this game at 3.
That'll be an RBI single for Rickenbrode.
And a 3-base error on Larceny's, who threw it to the wall in center field. Now to be Sophie Brandon, as this game is now tied. Brandon takes a strike. 2 big errors this inning for the Warriors on the last 2 batters. Ball up high, and I think if Larceny's doesn't cut that ball off, I think they get the runner at home and they're out of the inning.
Yeah.
There's a swing and a miss, 1-2. One, 2 pitch, fouled back. Still 1-2.
Because I have too many problems.
It's a 1-2 pitch outside. 2-2.
That's a big thing for EF, is got to limit those mistakes. 2 errors And the base hit cost them 3 runs.
There's a ball that spins, foul. It almost came back into play. And if you're Smith, maybe you wait another step and see if that one comes back in.
Looks like kind of.
The spin on that ball was crazy. 2-2 outside, full count now on Sophie Brandon. Larceny's all the way up to 34 pitches already after a quick first inning. 3-2 up high, and Brandon swings and misses for the 3rd out, but not before the Knights tie the game. 3 runs on 2 hits, 2 big Elizabeth Ford errors. Makes it 3-3 as we get ready to head to the bottom of the 2nd. It'll be Larceny's, Jamiliano, and Mackenzie Kearns due up here for the Warriors.
Big answer there by Knoch. I mean, taking advantage of those mistakes and being able to tie it. I mean, that's huge for them after giving up that 3-run home run in the 1st inning to Grace Smith. We'll see if EF's bottom portion of their lineup can respond and get it to the top.
The thing that's not a shocking thing, but it's actually a non-surprising thing here is you look over at the Warriors dugout after that inning where they beat themselves. It's business as usual.
Yeah.
You know, let's get out, let's get the helmets on, let's go hit.
Yeah.
You know, I know they're confident in their offensive abilities, especially coming into this game. So,
and they have veteran leaders over there who've been in big games that, you know, they're going to help, you know, the younger players, including Lauren Vey, you know, settle down and just, hey, forget about that one. Let's move on to the next one.
Larson steps in. Sorry.
It's okay. Mentioned earlier, hitting .261 with a home run and 20 RBIs.
Hey, on your toes there.
She has worked a lot on her hitting this season.
Wickenbrode's first pitch way outside and high. There's a strike on the outside corner. 1-1 on Kaylee Larceny's. Takes ball 2.
Nobody's going to want to get those runs back then more than number 8.
And she was first to admit, you know, she gives herself the little tap
Yep.
saying it's on me. So there's one fouled into the baseball field. So it's now 2-2. Down low, 3-2.
I think if you're Knoch too, you got to be pretty happy with the way you know, first time through the lineup against Larceny's.
A lot of good contact.
Getting the ball in play, making things tough on the EF defense.
Larceny's now takes ball 4. We'll probably have a courtesy runner here for the pitcher.
Leadoff walk for the 2nd straight inning for the Warriors. Larceny's has tended to do her own running.
Comes the courtesy
but
runner.
Looks like we'll
Courtesy runner will be Alyssa Dula. Now it's Jamiliano.
20, courtesy runner for the pitcher. Maddie, don't be shocked there, kid.
238 hitter this season, 1 home run, 7 RBIs, 6 runs scored.
Hey, Mar, let her know. Let her know.
The umpire is ready here. Jamiliano lays down a bunt, fielded by Gardner over to first. It's Amelius covering. Jamiliano does her job and moves the runner up on the sack bunt.
Number 2, center fielder Mackenzie Kearns.
5-4 on the putout.
Great job by Jamiliana to do her job there. Brings up Mackenzie Kearns. Talked about her earlier. ES number 9 hitter.
Swings at the first pitch. Strike one. Good pitch there by Rickenbrode.
Kearns, you just want to do something.
Swing and a miss, strike two.
Do something that gets you on base or gets Dula over to third with Anna Resnick on deck.
At least want to try to push the ball to the right side. Get Dula over to third. There's a strike three, 3 pitches, and a strikeout swinging. But that brings up Anna Resnick, who walked in her first at bat. She is up here with a runner in scoring position
Play out there, kid.
with Dula at second. There's a ball, and skips off of Hughes, rolls up the first base line, so Dula's going to move to third. One 0. Taken high, 2-0. Comes a 2-0 pitch. Up high, 3-0. Sursevic on deck. Who had a hard single in her first at bat to right field. Resnick shows bunt, takes a strike. And there she had no intentions of bunting there.
Hey, make a play. Here we go.
3-1. There's one. Fouled back. 3-2.
Might have been ball 4 there.
I think it might have been.
Big pitch here for Rickenbrode. 3-2 count to Resnick.
There's one popped up again. Out of play. So still 3-2.
Guessing that ball landed in the huge mud pit that we have here.
Yeah, producer
Home
Chad
plate.
Corrado has mud all over his wires, the headsets.
And I'm not happy about it.
There's ball 4 to Resnick.
Just
Good
low.
take. And now to be Sursevic as she rips the shin guards off. Runners on the corners, 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. 3-3 our score as the Warriors put up 3 in the first and Knoch answered with 3 in the top of the second. Now it's Sursevic with runners on the corners. First pitch is down low.
Nothing, Queen. Maddie.
Here's ball 2 to Sursevic.
Hey, working hard,
It's
kid. You got
2-0. With pretty sure you don't want to walk Sursevic here and bring up Talegdi with the bases loaded. 2-0 pitch, way up high. Good job by Hughes to get out of the crouch.
Great play by Hughes to keep that from getting past her.
Now it's 3-0.
You know she's going to take here.
Takes a strike. 3-1 now. Hitters count. So Rickenbrode has to bring one to the plate again. There's a little pop-up on the infield, and Vasari makes the catch and gets the Knights out of the inning. Big inning there defensively for the Knights. No runs, no hits, 2 left on base for the Warriors. As we head to the top of the third inning, all tied here, 3-3. on MVI Live on the Trib High School Sports Network.
Have you ever had a muscle pain that just will not go away?
It's sitting right next to me.
Chad, sorry.
I'm pretty sure he was talking about you, Jose.
Nah, there's no way. An ache that affects your day or stiffness and impairs your abilities at work or play? The Salon and Spa by Cheney's Natural in Monongahela offers several options to help you look and feel your best. From massage and spa treatments to essential oils, CBD, and other healthy living items. Hair, facials, mani-pedis, and reflexology are also available. Cheney's Natural also carries skincare products by Farmhouse Fresh. Make an appointment online at cheneysnatural.com or by calling 724-328-2834.
Get ready here for the top of the third. It'll be the top of the Knights lineup with Liv Vasari, Brene Coe, and Lindsay Edwards due up.
Big opportunity here for the Knights in the top of the third to get something going with the top of their lineup. You know, Vasari has some pop in her bat. Her homer in against Central Valley.
Let's go, Liv!
First pitch swinging, fouls one off. So,
seems like the timing's pretty solid here on Larcenies.
strike two.
Hey, you're good, you're good.
I think a big benefit for these Knights hitters is, you know, most of them have seen Larcenies and they got to experience what she does 2 years ago.
Let's go, 3.
Comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a shot up the middle for a base hit.
Hey, let's go, Lindsay.
Vasari is on. To lead off the inning. Now to be Brene Coe, the first baseman.
Coe grounded back to Larcenies, her last at bat.
Bunt fouled back to the top of the backstop. Knoch looking to play a little small ball here and move the runner into scoring position.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, let's go 2-0.
0-1 pitch.
Hey,
Taken high.
let's go,
1-1.
You mentioned it earlier, Jeremy, the Knoch hitters continue to be patient, have some good at-bats here.
1-1 pitch, strike two. Big swing there from Coe.
Hey, buddy. Hey, let's go. It takes one, not kid.
Put on a happy face. Let's go.
Don't smack that bat on the ground. Hey, let's
1-2.
go 2-0. Let's go 2-0.
Coe, and there's a deep fly ball to center, and that is going to go. A 2-run home run for Brene Coe gives the Knights a 5-3 lead here in the top of the third inning.
We've seen the first earned runs off Larcenies from a team that is not West Mifflin. Came in having only given up 5 earned runs. Now she's given up 3 here today as Brene Coe comes up huge with a bomb to center field.
Big 1-2 pitch. Coe got all of that one and takes it out the dead center field. Now Edwards steps in and takes ball 1. She struck out looking her first at bat. Still nobody out here in the top of the third. There's another one fouled back.
Let it go next time. You're good. Here we go, 5. Here we go, 5. Still got 1. I think there's 1, right? Let's go, no, I mean 1 strike. Oh, I thought there was 1 strike, 1 ball. It's up there.
Way ahead of the changeup. 1 and 2
Come on, Lindsay. Hey, go 2 now. Anything close.
on Edwards.
Start early.
5 unanswered runs here for the Knights after going down 3-0 after 1 inning of play.
just off the inside part of the plate for ball 2. Edwards works the count back even.
Hey, here we go, 5. Keep it going, keep it going. Here we go. You got it.
1-2 pitch, ground ball is short. Right to Resnick. Throws over to Smith for the first out. 6-3 on the put out, and that's the first out of the inning.
It's all right. You're good.
Marissa Melius checks in.
Yeah, more! Let's get going.
She singled hard down the right field line her first at bat. She fouls that one off.
Good. Good cut, good cut. Hey, here we go, let's go, kid! Come on,
There's a little change up, ground ball off the diving Markland and into right field for a base hit.
Already second hit of the game for Melius.
Here we go, Quinn.
Brings up Quinn Hughes.
Right center line drive.
Grounded into a fielder's choice in her last at bat, later scored.
Have fun, Quinn. Let's go.
Hey, all you 2-4.
3 hits already off of Larcenies here in the third.
Here we go, Quinn. You got it, kid. Let's go, Quinn.
Melius
Here we go.
2 for 2 now. Hughes fouls one back.
I like it, 2-4. I like it. Here we go, Quinn. Nobody better in there. Hey, let's go, 2-4. Keep it going, kid. You got it. This is all you. Here we go, 2-4. You got it, kid.
Yeah, 1 pitch. Change up, grounded to Telegdi, to second to Markland. They get the force. Another fielder's choice for Quinn Hughes.
Still continuing to put the ball in play here off Larcenies.
Hey, here we go, Tay. Here we go, Tay.
Brings up Taylor Davis, who struck out swinging in her last at bat.
Larcenies looks to get out of the inning here.
Here we go, Seb.
He's
Here we
on
go,
first.
Seb. You got it, kid.
Definitely want to limit the damage here.
Kid, you got it.
First pitch, Sersevic off the glove of Resnick. And the ball goes into right field, but I think Hughes would have been safe there.
Jeremy, that looked a lot like the play we saw in the state championship game in 2019.
Let's go, team.
Hughes goes to second on the stolen base.
Switch places with her, Tay. You got it. Here we go, Seb. Here we go, Seb. All you, T.
Yeah, a little timeout situation there.
I called it because the disconcertion of the batter caused her to stop.
Davis called time, was not granted it by the umpire, but Larceny stopped the pitch.
Here we go, Tay. Stay cool. You got it, kid.
So it's still 1-0 on Davis. She takes a strike there to even the count at 1-1.
Let's go. You got it, Tay. You got it. Here we go, T. Let's go. Here we go, Seb. Here we go.
There's one foul back. 1-2.
You got it, kid. You're looking good in there, Seb. Here we go. Protect her,
Big
kid.
pitch
You
here
got
for
it. This is all
Larcenies,
you,
trying to
kid. All you.
get out of this inning.
Stay on her, kid.
1-2 pitch.
There you go.
Just got a piece of it to foul it back.
Good battle. You're on it, T. Let's go. You're looking good, Seven. You're looking good.
Makes it 1-2.
Here we go, Tay. Here we
Still,
go.
as Larceny's
You
trying
got
to
it,
get out of
T.
this
You
inning.
got it. Just strike a poach. Here we go, kid.
Comes a 1-2 pitch.
There you go.
Pour the string on, and that's going to be a great catch by Lauren Vey on the dive, saving a run.
Big, huge play there by Lauren Vey to limit the damage here. Like you said, saved a run. Redeems herself a little bit for that error in the first inning.
The diving grab by Vey ends the inning But 2 more runs come across on the home run to make it 5-3, heading to the bottom of the third.
Quit being so disconcerted.
I like to that big word I use in everything.
I was like, what the hell does that even mean?
Yeah, Shelby Telegdi, Grace Smith, and Brooke Markland due up for the Warriors. So they look to get those 2 runs back here, trailing 5-3 in the bottom of the third inning. And we talked about Jeremy all season long. Larcenies has really dominated her way through section play, but this Knoch team has done a really good job of getting the ball in play and getting some hits and
they're making her work. They're making her throw. She's already up to 56 pitches in 3 innings. I don't think there's been too many games like that where she's been, almost 60 pitches through 3 innings. So Telegdi steps in, and now it's going to be important for Elizabeth Ford just to play their game. Don't worry about doing it with 1 swing of the bat. Just keep playing. They still have, 5 at-bats left in this game, and we know this team can hit.
So Leggy flied out to short on the first pitch in her last at-bat. She sees that one for a ball.
Way outside there on the rise. I'm sure Rick and Bread's being very careful with this part of the lineup. Telegdi takes ball 2. Grace Smith to follow.
Rick and Bread did a good job of getting out of that jam in the second.
There's a strike taken on the inside half. Makes it 2-1.
Hey, come on, kid. Right here.
On Shelby Telegdi. There's another one. Fouled out of play.
Oh. Tip drill. Got it.
So now it's 2-2. Telegdi was way out in front of that one. I'm not saying she's trying to crush the ball because everything she hits is hard.
Right.
I think she's a little over anxious. She golfs that one, a pop up on the infield.
Hey,
It'd be Coe.
Spin it, kid. Spin it.
Squeezes it for the first out.
Brings up Grace Smith, 3-run homer in the first inning.
Okay. Yeah, pop flat right for me.
Get to the fence. Climb it.
First pitch to Smith, taken for a strike. That was very similar to the pitch that Smith put out early on.
Hey, good spot, babe.
Takes ball 1 down low, 1-1 on the Warriors cleanup hitter. 5-3 Knoch leads here in the bottom of the third inning. Smith takes ball 2. 2-1.
Markland waiting on deck.
There's a hard shot to left field for a single. And Grace Smith continues to hit the ball hard for the Warriors.
Maddie, give me some. Never know here. Way up in the box. Watch your hands.
Markland now steps in. First pitch swinging, gets out of play into the dugout.
Markland flied out to center in her last at bat. Hitting .346 coming into the playoffs. .414 on base percentage.
There's a ground ball to short, fielded by Vasari, gets the force at second.
Nice play.
Markland reaches on the fielder's choice. Good job there getting the lead runner by the Knights. Now it'll be Carly Sukup, struck out swinging her first time up. Takes ball 1.
Sukup has had a strong year as well. 400 hitter, 15 runs scored.
There's a swing and a miss on that one. 1-1.
That's what it says.
Hey, watch your hands here.
Markland on first. Sukup fouls that one back. Now it's 1-2.
Let's go, Bang.
Taylor.
Sukup looking to keep the inning alive. Looks at ball 2, just high.
Hey, good spot, Bay.
Let's go, Bang.
2-2 to Sukup.
Fouled back again. Good at bat here for Carly Sukup. Brooke Markland at first. 2-2 the count. 2 outs here in the inning. Knights leading 5-3. There's a foul ball down the right side.
Don't let the bird get you. Hear him?
Larceny is waiting on deck.
Stepped on the bird.
Still 2-2.
Let's go, Bang.
There's a little blooper, but right into the glove of Milius. And the Knights are out of the inning. No runs on 1 hit, 1 left on base for the Warriors. So we head to the top of the 4th. With the Warriors trailing 5-3.
Top of the 4th inning is brought to you by Foster House 2 Sports Bar and Grill, located at 1 Cook Road in Bell Vernon. Serving their famous king sandwiches 7 days a week, the Foster House 2 now serves pizza and pizza burgers all day Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Come enjoy one of their 12 ice-cold beers on draft, along with a wide variety of bottled beer, mixed drinks, and frozen margaritas. Foster House 2 has the perfect atmosphere for enjoying great food and drinks with friends and family while watching all of your favorite sporting events on their big screen TVs. Foster House 2 is proud to support all the local sports teams throughout the Mon Valley.
It'll be Maddie Gardner, Bailey Rickenbrode, and Sophie Brandon. 7, 8, 9 in the order here. Coming up for the Knights.
Good opportunity here for Knoch to build on this 2-run lead. Rickenbrode has done a fantastic job over the last 2 innings keeping the CF offense at bay, getting through the toughest part of their lineup as well.
Sure. There's a strike from Larceny's on the first pitch of the inning.
Get on one, kid. You got it.
Gardner falls behind 0-1.
Stay on, kid. You got it.
I stopped because I heard
All you, Maddie G.
and I looked down. I'm like,
Ball down low. Larceny's skinned the shoe tops.
Here we go, ones. Here we go.
well, don't put your freaking eggs on our warning track, you big sucker.
Here we go, Maddie G. You got it, kid. Good eye, good eye.
2-1 now.
Nice papers, kid.
Maddie Gardner.
Larceny's hasn't been fooling anybody with those rise balls.
Get it started, kid. Get it started.
He was looking at me like this.
There's one fouled onto the baseball field again. 2-2
Start high, kid. You're
on
good.
Maddie Gardner.
Looked at me. I looked down and the bird was looking at me like this.
Hey, protect, kid. Protect. You got it once. Here we go, Maddie G.
Comes a 2-2 pitch. Fouled back again.
Way to battle,
We
kid.
mentioned
Way to battle. Keep it
how
up.
these Knights are making Larceny's work.
Hey, here we go, ones. Keep it going. Once you got it there, stay high.
2-2.
My toes off.
Changeup grounded to Resnick down to one knee. Throws over to Smith to make the play. Smooth play there by Anna Resnick for the first out of the inning.
Hey, you got it, Bailey.
Bailey Rickenbrode steps up, singled to left her first time up.
Here we go, 2-1. You got it, kid.
One out here in the inning.
Here we go, Bailey.
Hey, that wasn't a first pitch.
Rickenbrod takes the ball.
That's why it's still not close.
Hey, here we go, Bay. Here we go, Bay.
Let's go, Bay.
Here we go, 2-1.
Let's give it a ride here.
All right, you got it, Bailey.
Let's go, Bay!
It's a
Let's go,
1-0 pitch.
Bay!
And she hit her.
Woo! That's a stinger.
So Rickenbrod will be on. The 6th hit by pitch
Let's go.
from Larcenies this
Let's go.
season.
We need base runners here. Let's go.
Now to be Sophie Brandon. We're going to get a courtesy runner for the pitcher.
Hey, good job, Sam.
Hey, Sam Bam! Woo! Woo! Sam Bam!
Sophie Brandon will step up, struck out swinging in the second.
Samantha Robb will come on to be the courtesy runner for Rickenbrod.
Let's go, so. Start early. Let's go.
First pitch to Brandon in there for a strike. Brandon struck out swinging her last at bat.
Hey, nice easy swing. Just see the contact, so.
Start it early. Let's go.
Go, Sophie B! Get it out.
Tries to bunt one foul off the top of the backstop here.
Out early, out early.
No 2 count here
Let's go. Start early now. You gotta go.
for Brandon.
Ball
Gotta
come
protect.
to you.
Eyes on the contact. You got it.
0-2.
Let's go, Sophie B!
There's a swing and a miss for the strikeout. And now to be the top of the order, Liv Vasari.
Only 4 strikeouts for Larcenies through 3 2/3 innings.
Vasari has had a fly out to short and a hard single her last at bat. She takes ball 1.
No, go away. I don't want to hear this. Let's go, Liv!
1-0 pitch. Fly ball in the left center. It'll be the left fielder, Sukup, makes the catch. A clean inning there for the Warriors defensively. As we get ready to head to the bottom of the 4th now, Knoch still leading 5-3. There are no runs, no hits, 1 left on base in the top half, and it'll be Larcenies, Camiliano, and Mackenzie Kearns due up here for the Warriors.
I think the Warriors need to at least get 1 here in this inning. You know, you need to cut away here at this deficit. Get some production from the 7, 8, 9 hitters, and then turn it around over to the top of the lineup. And
yeah, you don't want to go 3 out here and have the top of the lineup come up. You know, you want to have runners on base when these girls come up, and, you know, try to get some runs on the board. But they've been shut down so far by Rickenbrod the last couple innings.
yeah, can't say enough about the way she's pitched. You know, she pitched out of that big jam in the 2nd inning, left runners stranded on the corners. You know, with Resnick and Sursevic having hit in that part of the lineup. Here's Larcenies here to start off the bottom of the 4th.
Larcenies takes ball 1. She walked her first time up.
I think Harry Rutherford will take more of the same if he can get that from his pitcher.
There's a deep drive to center.
He'll take that too.
That is gone. Kaylee Larcenies helps her own cause with a solo shot to center to make it 5-4. And these teams are just going, they might play a little home run derby today.
I think that he prefers that over a walk.
Yes.
2nd home run of the season for Kaylee Larcenies. RBI number 21. And the Warriors get a big run back.
Makes it
Now a 5-4 deficit.
Big hit off the bat of Larcenies. Now it's Jamiliano, and what that does is that's going to turn the order over as well. Jamiliano takes
Bay. Come on,
ball.
kid, you got it.
Start this at bat. There's a ground ball to second. Bobbled by Milius. Stayed with it and throws over to Coe for the first out. Now it's going to be Kearns, who struck out swinging on 3 pitches in her last at bat.
Matt, I watch you there, kid. Give me a couple.
First pitch to Kearns. Showed bunt, takes ball 1 outside. Makes it 1-0. Pitch. There's a shot to the gap in left center field. Kearns rounding first, but she will hold there. And that'll go down to a single. But again, another hard hit ball for the Warriors.
I like the call with her staying at first. You know, don't risk getting the second out, especially with Resnick and Sursevic here coming up.
Right. And you know, Resnick walked twice already, but you know she is not looking for a walk here. Takes ball 1.
The thing with Resnick, too, she doesn't swing at bad pitches.
Very good eye. 1-0. Oh, and she just got under that one, and it's going to barely make it out of play. Resnick has some life now. 1-1 to count. With the tying run on first with 1 out here in the inning. One pitch. And there's a drive to right center, and that one's gonna go. A 2-run shot by Anna Resnick, and the Warriors jump back out in front, 6-5.
Home run number 5 on the season for Anna Resnick. She was looking for a good pitch, and she got it. And EF is back on top, 6-5.
2 home runs here in the inning for the Warriors. And it just seems like you would think it was a windy day here, the way these balls are flying out of the yard.
They are, absolutely. We've seen now 3 home runs from Elizabeth Ford, 1 on Knoch's side, and 2 home runs here in this bottom of the 4th inning. And the Warriors, you see the benches back up, and they're ready to go. Larceny's getting them fired up.
Sursevic took ball 1 over her head. And Rickenbrode may be a little rattled here. Another ball down low.
All right, Bay, come on, kid, you got it.
2-0, still only 1 out here in the inning. 3 runs already on the board for the Warriors, courtesy of 2 big flies. And there's 3-0 to Sursevic. Shelby Talegdi waiting on base. .30 pitch taken for a strike. Good job by Rickenbrode to come back there. Two strikes now. Run the count full. So Sursevic gave a little nod. She knows that was there. 3-2 pitch coming to Bree Sursevic. And there's a little flare out in the right. And that's going to get down for a hit. Davis, good job of staying with it to get it on the hop. Looks like she thought about taking a dive. And we're going to get a timeout as we go have a little conversation in the circle. Talegdi coming up.
Big at-bat here for Talegdi. 0 for 2 on the day. And maybe some of the nerves, you know, being a freshman playing in your first playoff game with a program that, you know, has had success as of late.
Some words of wisdom there from Coach Rutherford. I'm sure he just told her, calm down.
Well, we're gonna have pitch. Looks like we're gonna have a pitching change here.
We are gonna have a pitching change.
Knoch.
It's gonna be Brene Coe.
And Coe has pitched some innings this season.
Looks like her and Rick and Broad are just going to switch positions.
20 and 21, tripping.
Big inning here for EF. 2 home runs on a solo shot from Kaylee Larsenes and a 2-run home run from Anna Resnick. And got 2 of their biggest run producers here in the 3 and 4 spot due up. I think if you're Knoch, you just got to limit the damage here and keep doing what they've been doing. They played really good defense all day.
Without a doubt. No. Looking at the inning reset here. Sursevic is on first after a bloop single. Kalegdi steps in, 1 out in the inning, 3 runs home for the Warriors. 6-5 now, they lead. The first pitch is taken outside.
You just want to get Kalegdi on. I mean, the way Grace Smith has been swinging the bat today.
Absolutely. Grace Smith has hit the ball hard every time she's come up, including the 3-run homer. There's ball 2 to Kalegdi. Looks like Coe bringing a little bit more heat, which might be right up Kalegdi's alley here. And there's a ground ball to third, fielded on a hop by Gardner. High throw to first. Kalegdi is retired, but Sursevic moves.
Well, I think that also does the job, you know, to get Sursevic into scoring position here now for Grace Smith.
Right. 3-run homer and a single. Her first 2 at bats, and like I said, she's hit the ball extremely hard today.
Yeah.
There's a foul ball into the ball field, baseball field. Oh, and 1 as Coe gets ahead. This ball 1 down low. 1-1 on Grace Smith. Steps out and takes a little practice swing.
I'd say it's a nice choice by Rutherford to move her up in the lineup.
It's worked out well. There's a strike on the outside corner. Now it's 1-2. Comes the 1-2 pitch to Grace Smith. Change up, ground ball to second. Amelia's up with it. Throws over to first for the out, but not before the Warriors take the lead on a pair of home runs. The solo shot from Kaylee Larsenes, followed by the 2-run blast by Anna Resnick. And we're going to head to the top of the 5th inning after 3 runs on 4 hits. And 1 left on base for the Warriors. 6-5 as we head to the 5th here at Plum. The Warriors lead.
If alarms are going off around you, you might want to give State Farm agent Brian Warnick a call. State Farm is a place where you can get good neighbor service and surprisingly great rates on home and auto insurance. Give Brian a call at 412-668-0111 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Thank Brian for not just being the sponsor of our 5th inning today, but also your Sound the Alarm segment every Sunday.
Alarm segment, yes. Got them alarms. They were sounding pretty good this week. They're going to sound pretty good next week, too.
Well, we're off next week.
Next week, the week after.
The week after. But if you haven't listened to the Valley Sports Guys podcast,
check it out.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
We had a lot to talk about. We talked about the unwritten rules.
We had the return of the MAC this
week. Return of the MAC.
Casey McIntyre has returned for the last one. He won't be here to the next one. You'd think he was a soccer parent or something, you know?
Yeah, it's like he's busy. As we begin the 5th inning here for Brene Coe.
2-3-4 due up here.
2-run homer in her last at bat.
I think it's going to be key here for both teams keep the ball down. Coe takes a strike.
You got to think Larcenies is breathing a sigh of relief in the circle as well.
A little bit, I'm sure.
You know, this Knoch team has not made things easy on her at all.
Change up in there for a strike. Nice pitch there from Larcenies.
Big 0-2 pitch.
Ground ball foul. Up the right side.
Again, you know, these Knights hitters, you know, even in counts like this, they have not made Larcenies' job easy here today.
Winner of this game will play the winner of Montour and Highlands, playing now up at North Allegheny. And you never know, that game might not have started yet. They might still be lining the field, so
it's possible.
Might be a while before we get the result of that one.
The good thing about having turf here at Plum High School.
Even Chad said before the game, they still got to lie on the field. 0-2, fouled off again.
Great battle here for Coe. Couple fouls in a row after going down 0-2.
Larcenies pull the string on her again here and keep her off balance.
Maybe try to get throw something out of the zone, get her fishing. Shaking off the pitch there from Rutherford.
0-2. There's a shot to Resnick. True hop here on the turf, but that throw is not going to be in time. Got to go down as an infield single.
Great hustle by Coe there to beat it out. Now the Knights with a big leadoff runner here for Lindsay Edwards, who comes in 0-2.
Struck out looking in, grounded out to short her last time up.
I think her job here is just to get Coe in the scoring position for Melius, who's 2-2.
The first pitch to Edwards. Showed bunt. High pitch. 1-0.
Hey, let's go 5. Here we go, Lindsay. Here we go, 5. Here we go.
That one's laid down. Larcenies fields it, throws it to Markland for the out. Throw behind Coe, but not in time.
Hey, did your job, kid. Ready to be, Liz. Ready to be.
Perfect bunt there by Edwards. She does the job, gets Coe into scoring position, brings up Melius, who has 2 hits and 2 at-bats. A pair of singles.
I did look at the schedule wrong as photographer extraordinaire Mike Danar. What's his name?
Mike Darnay, yeah.
Pointed out that Montour and Highlands will play tomorrow at 4 o'clock.
Melius has gone opposite field in both of her at-bats, so I'm sure they will be ready there and right.
Here we go, Mar, you got it, kid.
Melius 2 for 2 here. Down 0-1. There's a ground ball to Larcenies, up to Smith for the second out. Great job fielding the position there for Kaylee Larcenies.
And great throw to get Melius, who was hustling down the first base line, and now Quinn Hughes a chance to run her on third, 2 outs.
2 fielders' choices, 1 to third, 1 to second. This one's a big spot with a runner on third. Takes ball 1 just low.
Good spot to miss there for Larcenies.
Hey, here we go, 2-4. Looking good in there, kid. Hey, let's go 2-4. Basic 2. Nothing crazy. Good
Runs up high, 2-0.
Make your pitch. I like it, kid.
Taylor Davis on deck for the Knights.
Here we go, 2-4. Here we go. You got it, kid. Let's go 2-4. Hey, all you in there.
Comes a 2-0 pitch. There's one sharply lined down the first base line, but foul out of play.
Straighten up now, 2-4. You only got 1 on you, Quinn. Hey, still looking for yours, kid. You got it. Come on, Quinn. Here we go, 2-4. No pressure. You got it.
Still 2-1.
Here we go, 2-4. You got it,
On
kid.
Hughes. Change up, grounded to short. Resnick up with it, over to first for the out. And the Warriors are out of the inning unscathed again. Have no runs on one hit, the infield single by Brene Coe. But from then on, 3 ground balls. The Warriors get out of it.
That's, you know, Larcenies has only had a few strikeouts here today. Trust in that defense. You know that your infield is strong. Try to get some of those ground balls, and Larcenies did a good job there in the 4th to come away unscathed, or top of the 5th to come away unscathed.
Coe makes her way back to the circle.
Markland, Sukup, and Larcenies do up.
5, 6, 7 in the lineup. The last inning, the difference, the Warriors got some production out of those bottom hitters, and they have taken the lead, and now they can add on.
I think both of these offenses have done a phenomenal job here today. 4 long balls in total.
3 for the Warriors, 2 last inning. And then Knoch got their big one in the top of the 2nd.
Knoch did score 5 unanswered runs when trailing 3-0 in the 1st on that Grace Smith 3-run home run. They got 2 of their 5 runs off of a pair of big EF errors, and EF's defense has been solid since then.
Brooke Markland steps in, lined out to center and grounded into a fielder's choice her last at bat. Looks at strike 1.
Markland has been hitting it near the top of the lineup this season, but she's moved down to the 5 spot.
Coe is ahead. Now count evens up at 1-1. One pitch down, skips in front of the plate for ball 2.
And make a play here.
Comes a 2-1 pitch. Up high, ball 3. 3-1 now on Brooke Markland. Good hitters count here for Markland. Looks at strike 2. So full count now. You get ready for the payoff pitch. Markland swings at ball 4 there. Fouls it back.
She knew it.
Yep. Comes a 3-2 pitch. Change up, ground ball deep in the hole at short is Vasari. No good there on the throw, and Markland beats it out. That'll go down as an infield single.
Carly Sukup to the plate. Struck out swinging in her first at bat. Flied out to the second baseman in the 3rd inning.
On here with Markland at first. Here comes the bunt. Fouls it straight down off the plate. The bench employees are here to do her job and get Markland in a scoring position. 0-1. Umpire says she went. Makes it 0-2.
Didn't look like Sukup brought it back in time.
I will say that's one of the hardest things, baseball or softball, to do, to pull back the bunt.
Yeah. And maybe maybe as an umpire to call it.
Yeah. Sukup fouled it off, and Hughes couldn't hold on to it. She's a little dejected.
That's
with
probably
herself.
also very tough to do as a catcher.
I'm sure. Still 0-2 on Carly Sukup. Change up, just missed. She held up, but a lot of the Knoch faithful here wanted that call.
I think Sukup might have thought it was strike 3 as well.
1-2 now.
Great pitch there by Ko.
That one's way up high. Markland's going to move down to second. On the wild pitch. And that's something, if you're the Knights coaching staff, you did not want to see.
Yeah, I think EF caught a break there on that first ball, and then now here on the wild pitch.
2-2. Sukup looks at ball 3.
Nice pitch, Brent. You're good, kid.
Maybe a little high there. Now full count.
Comes a payoff pitch after 3 straight balls. There's a hard hit line drive snagged by Vasari. Markland, even Vasari had to look and make sure she caught it.
Great play there by Vasari at short.
Great play by Markland to recognize that and dive back into second.
Also the wherewithal of Vasari too to chase her down to the second base bag. You know, don't just assume that she's gonna get up and stay on the bag.
Now here's Larceny's hit a solo homer her last time up. Take strike 1 on the inside corner.
She's reached both times that she's been up, a walk and a homer. Didn't get to run the bases when she walked, but she got to run them enough on that home run.
Change up down low, 1-1. I'm sure she was perfectly fine doing the little trot around the bases there.
This is her first time facing Ko, so I'm sure a lot of these EF hitters are gonna
take a look at her.
Yeah.
1-1 outside, 2-1.
Your pace there, Brent. Your pace, kid. Take a breath.
2-1. It's beginning to get a little darker here.
Might be turning the lights on here soon.
Three and 1 now on Kaylee Larceny's. Markland at second. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 6-5 Warriors still lead. And there's a shot. That's going to go off the wall. Markland's going to come around third to score. Larceny's will hold it first. And another hard hit ball by the Warriors pitcher.
Well, Jeremy, she said she's been working on her hitting. I believe her.
She's been working on the hitting and hitting the weight room, too. She hit that one real hard. Right off the sweet spot.
If the fence wasn't as high over there, that one might have
would have went off the
well.
fence. It hit into the blue screen as Jamiliano now takes a strike.
Big insurance run here for EF as now they lead 7-5.
Larceny's is going to run this time. Jamiliano fouls one out of play there on the right side. There's a changeup, and that's ripped into center field. Larceny's pulls into second. Jamiliano on with the 1-out single.
Maybe a bunt here for Mackenzie Kearns as we're going to get a pinch runner for Jamiliano, which will be Lauren Vey.
Lauren Vey, so the DP is out. Vey is in. Who was the flex?
Maybe a bunt here from Kearns. Get runners on second and third with 2 outs for Resnick, maybe.
I thought maybe we'd see the courtesy runner now for Larceny's being at second, but she's going to run it. She's got momentum and the adrenaline's flowing a little bit. So
Maddie, watch it here.
Now it's Mackenzie Kearns. Showed bunt. Goes off of Hughes, and the runners are going to advance.
Hey, Maddie, still don't be shocked there. Watch it.
Resnick waiting on deck.
Watch it coming.
Mackenzie Kearns, a big at-bat here, is infield playing in a little bit.
There's a hard shot. Another great snag there, this time by Gardner. I don't know if that was self-defense or what.
I think it was
great
a
snag
little bit
there.
of both. Great defensive play and maybe a little just trying to save yourself from taking a ball. As brings up Resnick, 1 for 1 with a 2-run home run and a pair of walks. Scored 2 runs out of the leadoff spot.
Change up, strike one.
This is the first time that she has faced Coe today.
What a grab. What 2 grabs by Vasari and Gardner in this inning for the 2 outs. Hard line drives. Ball down low.
Great stop there by Hughes. Don't know if a run scores on that just because the backstop's not.
You got this gravel,
room.
the red gravel though. It might kill the
Get
ball.
stuck in there, yeah.
There's a swing and a miss. Strike 2.
First time we've really seen that today.
From
Resnick swinging
either
and
one
miss.
of these teams, really. I mean, not too many strikeouts. 1-2 pitch to Resnick. Struck her out swinging. So Coe gets out of the inning, which leaves 2 runners stranded, but not before the Warriors score another run. 1 run on 3 hits. Nobody, or 2 players left on base. As we head to the top of the 6th, Elizabeth Ford leading 7-5.
Take a second to thank our friends over at Perked Up Cafe, the home of the Valley Sports Guys podcast. There are few places that offer the atmosphere, locally sourced ingredients, and an experience like no other than Perked Up Cafe, located at 530 McCain Avenue in Charleroi. Perked Up Cafe offers coffee from La Prima Espresso Company, a local Pittsburgh area roaster. Serving breakfast, lunch, quick pick-me-up snacks, and freshly baked pastries, Perked Up Cafe serves candied bacon, homemade sandwiches and salads, fresh baked oatmeal, as well as gluten-free options. Wi-Fi available on site and always willing to support the community and give back. Perked Up Cafe is a proud sponsor of the Valley Sports Guys podcast and local high school sports. Speaking of the podcast, the Valley Sports Guys podcast hosted by myself and our fearless leader, Jeremy Salou, to my right. We record live at Perked Up Cafe every Sunday at 10 a.m. It's available on your favorite podcast stations by 1 p.m. Be sure to give us a listen. If you haven't heard yesterday's podcast, check it out. Got a lot to talk about.
Check out them dad jokes at the end. They were pretty fire yesterday.
I thought they were funny.
If Jose gives them a thumbs up, then you know they're
I'm
good.
trying to remain positive with things now, so, you know.
First pitch to Davis is outside for ball 1. It'll be Taylor Davis, Maddie Gardner, and Bailey Rickenbrode due up here for the Knights in the 6th.
Hey, here we go, Tay. Here we go, Taylor D.
There's a swing and a miss.
Hey, only
Strike
takes
1.
one, kid. You got it. You're good. Keep your head in there. Here we go, Tay. Go, 7.
1-1 pitch.
Good eye, good eye.
Off the outside part of the plate for ball 2. 2-1. Taylor Davis, who has struck out swinging and flied out. 2-1. There's a swing and a miss. 2-2. Is it me or does Larcenies look a little stronger here in this inning?
It does. It looks like as the game has gone on, and I think that comes with getting more pitches after not having pitched a whole lot.
Fouled away there by Davis, but I also think the momentum has shifted. The adrenaline's going.
Yeah.
Seems like she has a little bit more on
I think
her pitches.
maybe her success at the plate has helped out a little bit as well.
Maybe.
Having a nice lead here.
2-2. Fouled behind us here.
Nice battle here by Taylor Davis. 2-2 count. Yeah, for the 7-5 lead here on the top of the 6th.
Comes a 2-2 pitch from Larcenies. Shot off again.
Hanging in there. And it's what we've seen from these Knights hitters all day today, just battling, not making things easy.
This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat here.
Here we go, Sav, here we go.
The 91st of the game for Larcenies.
Keep it up, kid. You're looking good. Stay hot, stay hot.
There's a swing and a miss. Larcenies gets the first out of the inning via strikeout.
I'll tell you what, Jeremy, coming in, Harry Rutherford did not take this team lightly.
No.
You know, they're an 8 seed, but they don't play like an 8 seed. And this is a team that has really, I think, developed a lot, you know, since these two teams last met in 2019. And that's something that Rutherford talked about. You know, a lot of these players, especially the ones that were on that 2019 team, have, you know, aren't the same players they were 2 years ago.
For sure. Gardner took ball 1, now takes ball 2.
Gardner reached on an error in the second inning, later scored, grounded out to Resnick at short in the 4th.
There's a strike.
You're good. Here we go, ones, you got this. All you can.
Comes a 2-1 pitch. Up and in. As Gardner turns away from it. 3-1. Larceny's got to give her something here.
And good count here for
3-2. There's the strike on the outside half.
We'll see who gets to win this battle between Larcenies and Gardner.
There's a fly ball on the infield. It'll be Markland. Makes the catch for the second out.
Now 5 straight retired for Larcenies since giving up that infield single to Coe in the 5th.
Bailey Rickenbrode steps in. Now the first baseman was the starting pitcher.
RBI single in the 2nd, hit by pitch in the 4th.
Takes a strike.
Come on, babe, you got it. Here we go, 2-1, all you in there, kid, all you. Looking good. Here we go, 2-1, here we go.
Nice pitch on the changeup there, makes it 0-2. And that's one thing Larceny's really said, you know, earlier this season, that, you know, she did a lot of work of controlling and commanding her changeup, and she's really done it a couple times here today. So that pitch is way outside, so it runs away from the hitter.
Here we go, 2-1.
She really developed her arsenal a lot over the last 4 years.
1-2 pitch. Change up again, right back to Larceny's. Easy play over to Smith for the out. And the Knights are retired in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on, and we'll head to the bottom of the 6th inning here. Elizabeth Ford, the #1 seed, leading number 8 Yawks 7-5. So we head to the bottom of the inning, and like you said, now seems like Larceny's is on cruise control.
Yeah, she's
retired, what, 6, 7 straight now?
6 in a row now, dating back to the 5th inning. And it seems like she's getting stronger. And, you know, I think it says a lot about, you know, the way that she has pitched and the way that she's developed her game, that, you know, even when she might not have her best stuff, you know, she's still able to get out. She's still able to you know, do what's necessary to keep her team in a ball game.
For the Warriors, set up nicely here to maybe tack on a few more. 2, 3, 4, Sersevic, Telegdi, and Smith due up.
I think Telegdi's kind of due for one, I think. 0 for 3 to start this one. Sersevic, 2 for 3 with a pair of singles and a run scored. And then, of course, Smith, 3-run homer in the first inning, a single, and then a ground out, so she's 2 for 3.
First pitcher, Sersevic, taken for a strike. Sersevic, 2 for 3, pair of singles and a fly out. Change up, fouls it away, fights it off.
Nice pitch there by Coe. Gets Sersevic fishing something. Done a good job mixing her speeds, too.
The 0-2. Grounded right back to Coe. Sersevic is out #1.
I think this is also a big inning for Knoch defensively, because, I mean, if you keep them scoreless here in this frame. You got your 9, and then you got your 1-2 hitters coming up in the 7th.
Here comes Talegdi, 0 for 3. Takes ball 1.
Go brought the heat on that one.
Change up way high.
Completely unrelated, but I want to thank you for the pink chair.
You're welcome.
I think it looks good. Looks me in it.
It does. I just noticed after how many games that my chair matches my iPad case. Not intentional.
And your backpack.
And my backpack.
Yep.
I swear it wasn't intentional either. That's just crazy.
This chair actually matches my case and my backpack as well. So
3-0 on Shelby Talegdi. Takes a strike, 3-1.
good count here for Talegdi.
There it was, strike 2. Maybe giving the take sign one more time. Three-two, grounded, just foul. Past the bag in third. I don't even know how she hit that.
I
Ball was at her ankles.
I don't either. And
like
I don't
literally would almost hit her in the feet.
I don't know how she hit it, and I don't know how it was actually close to being fair.
Honestly, it looks like me hitting off my 3-wood. I mean, just a ground ball.
Yeah.
Like, there's a hard shot.
Just
foul down the line. You saw the turf pebbles kick up. Man, that one would have been fun to watch if it was in the air.
You heard the disappointment in the fans behind us and the girls on the EF bench.
A lot of red back there behind us.
A sea of red here in the stands at Plum High School.
Way ahead of that one. Ground ball to third. Gardner throws over to first, and Talegdi is retired. Coe kind of pulled the string on that one. Got Talegdi ahead.
Now a chance for Grace Smith with 2 outs, nobody on.
2 for 3, a home run and a single, and grounded out to second, her last at bat.
Like you said, she's hit a lot of balls hard here today.
Takes ball 1.
And Smith did face Coe in the 4th inning, grounded out to second base.
1-0 pitch. Fouled off us. Hughes, and she will take a minute and walk it off. Looked like it went off her ankle.
Ump will give her some time. Not easy being a catcher. You take a pretty big beating back there, and
you do.
Looks like she's okay.
Wonder if the ump goes out and tell the dad joke or something. If they were laughing.
Maybe you should have gave him one.
I can give him a couple.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of the M&M joke.
Yeah, me too.
Shut up. Smith
Great pitch there by Coe. Froze Smith there for strike 2, and now a 1-2 count to the Elizabeth Forward first baseman.
1-2. Swing and a miss. Smith strikes out. To end the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors. As the Knights are down to their final bat here. As we head to the top of the 7th, Elizabeth Forward 7, Knoch 5. And here comes Larcenies for the final inning.
Salon and Spa by Cheney's Natural in Monongahela already offers many options to help you feel good inside and out. New here in the month of May, a new service is available to help you look and feel your best. Cryoskin Slimming and Toning treatments have come to the Salon and Spa. Cryoskin Slimming is a 28-minute non-invasive 3-phase thermal shock that will help naturally destroy fat cells. Cryoskin Toning is a 20-minute cold therapy treatment that will help improve your microcirculation and speed up your metabolism. Check out these new services provided at Cheney's Natural, 138 West Main Street in Monongahela. Call 724-328-2834 or visit cheneysnatural.com to book an appointment. We do want to thank the Trib Live High School Sports Network for their partnership here with Mon Valley Independent Sports Department and MVI Live. Very happy to bring playoff coverage of our local Mon Valley teams.
Sophie Brandon now steps in for the Knights, down to their final 3 outs. And takes ball 1.
It's going to be interesting to see Knoch here with their 9-1-2 hitters leading off.
She went for that one, so it will be a strike. She showed bunt. 1-1. There's strike 2 on the outside corner. Great pitch there from Larcenies, the Towson recruit.
Come on, kid, let's go. You got this. Hey, let's go 2-5.
1-2.
Hey, you're on it.
Fought away.
Brandon, a junior, one of those returners from that 2019 Whippeal semifinalist team. Only a freshman when Knoch appeared in that game.
There's a swing and a miss for his 3rd strike. Larcenies will now face the top of the order, Liv Vasari.
6 strikeouts for Larcenies here today. And now Vasari 1 for 3 with a run scored and a single.
Hey, let's go 3. Let's go, kid. Good eye.
First pitch taken for a ball. What's that big orange thing in the sky? Haven't seen that all day.
It's a welcome sight.
It is.
Hey, good
Ball
eye,
2
3.
outside. 2-0 on Vasari.
Larcenies is aware of what Vasari and co. are capable of here at the top of the lineup.
Let's go left.
2-0 pitch.
Hey,
Taken for ball 3.
Hey, you got 3. Let's go.
Gotta be perfect, left. Gotta be there.
Hey, let's go 3. We got
Let's go left.
There's ball 4.
4-pitch walk.
Hey, let's go now.
Liv Vasari is on. That'll bring up Co, who stands as the tying run.
She did hit a 2-run home run in the 3rd inning. She's 2 for 3. Had an infield single in the 5th.
Come on, B. You got a kid.
First pitch. Fly ball to center. And Kearns makes a basket catch for the 2nd out.
Big 2nd out there for Larcenies as she knows what Co did in that 3rd inning, and she was making sure that she didn't do it again as Lindsay Edwards comes to the plate.
She's over 2 with a. She was caught looking in the 1st. She grounded out, and she had a sacrifice bunt.
Let's go
But
5.
the Knights are down to their final out.
Edwards did drive in a run against Central Valley in the 1st round.
1-0.
Hey, let's go 5.
1-0 pitch. Foul tip caught by Sersevic. Strike 1.
We're good. Here we go.
1-1.
Go 5.
Hey, let's go, Wins.
Go
1-1
left.
pitch. Skipped off of Sersevic.
Up, up.
And Vasari will move to second base on the wild pitch.
Hey, let's go 2, Wins. You got a kid.
That run ultimately doesn't mean anything. 2-1 the count on Lindsay Edwards. There's a high fly ball to left. And on the track, Carly Sukup makes the catch. And that'll do it for this one. As the Warriors, the #1 seed, will advance to the semifinals. As Carly Sukup catches the deep fly ball on the left field warning track. And that'll do it for this one. And we'll wrap this one up here as with the final line score for the Knoch Knights. 5 runs on 6 hits, no errors, 4 left on base. And for Elizabeth Ford, 4 unanswered runs in the 3 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, for a total of 7 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors, which led to the 3 runs in the 2nd inning for the Knights. And the Warriors will advance to the semifinals, where they will play the winner of Montour and Highlands. That game coming up on Tuesday, tomorrow.
Yep.
And the semifinal set for Wednesday at a site and time to be determined. And for me, Jose, it was the bats, the power. And once they got the lead back, it was Larceny's on cruise control.
Yeah, and, EF was trailing 5-3, and, you're able to get that big home run from Kaylee Larceny's, and then, Anna Resnick is able to add a 2-run bomb. You get a nice insurance run as well. You just never can count this Elizabeth Forward team out. They're the #1 seed here in 4A for a reason. You got to give credit to Knoch, the way that they played, especially going down 3-0 in the 1st inning. That's a tough deficit to go down by early, especially when you're playing a team like Elizabeth Forward. So a credit to the Knights, a remarkable job. You saw the improvement from the last time they met this Warriors team. But like you said, Elizabeth Forward back in the semifinals, 1 game closer from potentially playing for a WPIAL championship once again.
Without a doubt. And, we mentioned about how much talent returns, and the Warriors have that experience. But there's some young players that are key to this run that they've been making.
Yeah.
And, Grace Smith obviously didn't quite have the role she does now, during that run to the WPIAL championship. But now she's, we talked about how she's moved up in the order. She comes through today with a big home run to start things off. And, you got to be, if you're Harry Rutherford, you got to be proud of the way even your young players, Sukup, she knows that ball's the final out, and she's got to deal with the fence. And, and she kept her composure long enough to watch it into the glove, and did a great job.
You look at Lauren Vey, she commits an error in that big inning for Knoch in the 2nd, when they scored 3 runs, and then an inning or 2 later, she comes up with a big diving catch that saved a run.
Right.
So these young players have really come up big in big situations, and it's I'm sure a pleasure to see for Harry Rutherford.
So that'll do it here for us here at Plum High School. For Assistant Sports Editor Jose Negron, I'm Mon Valley Independent Sports Editor Jeremy Salou, as the Elizabeth Forward Warriors move on to the semifinals. So thanks for tuning in here on MVI Live at the Trib High School Sports Network.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you. Have a good day.